gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming. Nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these raps shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the peace. Be still, I need a reason.
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, right here. Oh, that's a foul.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, hit me up.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Just like that. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your mind right.
Man, I can't even watch this. Again.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
There you go. That's all day. Give me that. Trifecta, baby.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work. And with tip-off coming up.
Kevin, thank you.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Here are the five for the Clippers. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Little general out there with Johnson. And it's Simmons in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Trailblazers, at the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Collins is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Johnson in at the 5 spot. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
McCollum, no good. Johnson against Collins. Simmons trying to get open.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
And the shot goes in. 6 points for Little General.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Johnson. He kicks it to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And here is Los Angeles now after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Navarro, the pass to Simmons. And the rejection by Collins.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Here's Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D from Navarro. To the paint, here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So it's Portland now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Lillard. Simmons pulls it in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside, George. And George with the stuff.
Filing to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
Now here's McCollum. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Pass to Lillard. Here's the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. McCollum passes to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Navarro. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for Little General.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
3-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Navarro.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Navarro. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson, the pass to Navarro. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Powell finds Johnson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard misses.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now Portland on the break. Can they get it? Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on George.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Coffey's checked in. Mann subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. No good from Navarro.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Lillard throws it down.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Navarro, the pass to Coffey. And the layup falls.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Steps back and fires. And with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Navarro, the pass to Coffey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Coffey's got his second bucket tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And there's the pass to Mann. Here's Navarro. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Down by 15. Pass to Watford. To the inside. Brown trying to free himself up. Was shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. A shot by Melodon. No good. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers feeling good about their 17-point lead. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
They've got Terrence Ross. He's out there with Melodon. Brown out there with Williams. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 36 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Mann. Again, Los Angeles. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Navarro.
Oh!
And he goes in for the dunk.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Collins checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Terrence Ross. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Kicks to McCollum. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Another steal. Navarro, the pass to Terry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Here's Navarro. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Here's Maledon. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Watford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Cullen passes to Collins. Over Terry. And the shot falls short this time. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
McCollum, no good. Here now, the Clippers. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Little General's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Collins. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Maledon. And then Maledon with the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Navarro, the pass to Simmons. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Maledon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson's checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Kenrich Williams. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's George. Collins with some nice D.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now, here's Maledon. He's tightly guarded. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Little General's got his 6th rebound on the night. George passes to Navarro. It's blocked. And here is Maledon. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Collins. The rebound by Paul George. Here's Navarro. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Passes it to Maledon. McCollum with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. McCollum, no good. L.A. has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. No good from Navarro. Another steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
McCollum outside. Poked loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Here's Powell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Powell dishes to McCollum. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Powell. Paul George making his last shot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
A different look now for Portland. Brown is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Maladon. The Clippers also making some changes. Coffey's checked in. And it's Mills in for Little General. Here's Coffey. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. George trying to break free. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first points of the night. Lillard up top, covered by Mills. Lillard misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Clippers ahead, opening up. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Johnson is out there with Little General, and it's Simmons in at the center position. Here's McCollum.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Kept alive. Over to the left wing. Leonard. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And so Lillard will bring it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Unloads from 13. Here's Collins. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Collins has got his first bucket in this one. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Navarro, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Johnson kicks to Lillard. Now the Clippers moving it up. From downtown, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Collins. Back to Powell. Got a piece of it. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Johnson. Here's Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Lillard. He's covered by Navarro. The shot by Powell, no good. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Navarro. Down low, here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Pass to Watford. Shot to stop the run. Portland again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Up and in on the layup. George has got 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. Knocked loose. Ross with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team. And sometimes you just try to do too much. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Watford. Back to Lillard. Dishes to Johnson. It's sent back down by Simmons. Now the pass to Navarro. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process.
Here's Navarro. Simmons trying to get open. And there's the basket. Good from Navarro.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Norman Powell. Brown out there with Johnson. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Trailblazers making a switch here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Little General gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I've played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
The layup missed. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Here's Clemens. He's guarded by Navarro. That one falls. Clemson's got his first points of the game. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the paint. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Watford. They get a hand on it, and another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's Clemens. Here's Johnson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Here's Navarro. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass. Little Generals has got 10 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Clemens. Takes a three. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot's good from Navarro. Little General's got 28.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
They get it again. Simmons against Johnson. Pass to Clemens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Navarro. Trying to get open is Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Portland. Los Angeles making a switch here. And both free throws good for Johnson. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Little General.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Here's Clemens. Collins trying to break free. Nice D from Navarro. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Trains the three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plaques out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, ball, huh?
Shot! Woo! 3 of them, baby. Hey, right here.
One more.
Shut up!
Oh, and one.
Let's go.
Woo! 3 of them, baby.
Next time, man. Next time.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
Keep it going. Just like that.
Shooting that, man.
Now we're rolling.
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Trifecta, baby. Box out. Go ahead, man. Oh, that's a foul.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Trifecta, baby. Hey, get ready now. Get ready.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience.
The buildings of Indianapolis are locations tonight framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And the Clippers starting five. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Little general out there with Johnson. And it's Simmons in at the center. And for the Pacers, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. So the Clippers win the tip. Inside, George. And George with the stuff.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Brogdon outside. Goes back up. It's another look. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He was one Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Now here's LeVert. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Leonard brings the double team. The 3 from Warren. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the inside. Stolen by LeVert. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to LeVert. The tray. The Pacers getting another chance here. Sabonis finds Brogdon. And here's LeVert. Warren with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. A second chance effort, and the jumper is on the mark.
He is so gifted as a scorer, but especially deadly from the mid-range is T.J. Warren.
And George with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Navarro, the pass to George. To the middle. The shot's good from Navarro. And taking a look at MP, he achieved the unbelievable feat, Greg, of notching a quadruple double.
Well, there's a reason quadruple doubles are so rare. You have to be an elite level performer in multiple facets of the game. It speaks to MP's outstanding versatility.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
And good that time.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Down low, Valanciunas, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Here's Leonard. And it's good, 2 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Comes past LeVert. Passes it to Brogdon. There's the triple. A rebound by Johnson. Clippers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. They get the rebound. Here's Navarro. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Brogdon. And no good. Some solid defense from Navarro. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one's good, George.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Brogdon. Shot from 12. It's deflected.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Coffey's checked in. Mann subbed in for Leonard. Picked him clean. Here's Navarro. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Toscano. He had 15 points last outing. Will it go? Poked away to the left wing from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Navarro, the pass to Coffey. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Mann. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Terry. Again, the Clippers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Valanciunas passes Duarte. Here's Toscano. And he gets the bucket.
Assist goes to
Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass Passes to Navarro. Shoots the three. And another three for the Clippers.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Back to Terry. The three. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Toscano, and it's denied. Unloads. Nice shot by Terry. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
There's the pass to Toscano. From the arc, Krill's the three-pointer. Mann's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right wing. Here's Toscano. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But TJ,
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say,
well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got the little general. And it's Coffee in at the power forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
LeVert against Leonard. Simmons. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to LeVert. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons with the defensive effort. Navarro, the pass to Concha. Misses from short range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
5 on the clock. Back to Sabonis. Fires from 18. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
1:22 left here in the second. No good from Navarro. Pacers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Duarte passes to Warren. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And Terry over to help. Pass to Toscano. Clock at 6. Passes it to Duarte. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Toscano. Guarded by Simmons. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. Valanciunas, good. Here's Mann. 4 seconds left. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers rolling along. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Sabonis, and it's Brogdon in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Pacers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big man.
And the basket is good.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Here's Navarro. Leonard trying to break free. The shot's good from Navarro. Little General's got 8 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Navarro. LeVert the pass to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And George gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The pass to LeVert. Pass to Sabonis. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving his scoring right now.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Warren. Simmons trying to get open. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. George with no one around. Again, Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeVert against Johnson. Now here's LeVert. Guarded closely. Inside. Leonard with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Over Johnson. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And Indiana making a change here. Morgan's checked in. Pass to Toscano. Going inside. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Toscano's got 11.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you. Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Terry's checked in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Toscano. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. Indiana again missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Duarte. The rebound by Navarro. Little General's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Toscano. Defended by Navarro. Toscano's shot is good. Toscano's got 4 this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Takes it inside. No good from Navarro. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Passes it to Toscano. Good on the triple. Toscano's got 16.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Navarro, the pass to Simmons. It's good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Duarte. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. For 3, and Indiana, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, Cliff.
Coming out to the floor for the Clippers.
And here are the Pacers now. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Doug McDermott, and it's Navarro in at the point guard position. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Navarro. Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The Pacers making a change here. Morgan's checked in. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Offensive rebound, Sabonis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Sabonis, a prideful rebounder, really works hard to get to the glass.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And Coffee gets it to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Navarro. Got a piece of it. And so Indiana again turning it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The Pacers making a change here. Toscano's checked in. The shot's good from Navarro.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And LeVert, here we go. Here's Toscano. That's good. It's LeVert with the assist. Toscano's got 19 points.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here he goes. Here's Navarro. Lays it up off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the pass to Toscano. And the Pacers another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Scrub. Here's Navarro. Takes it from 10. Lock at 6. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A nice shot by LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Sabonis, the pass to Toscano. Here's Morgan. To the paint. Second shot opportunity, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Pacers. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Little General.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Navarro. Bank shot, no good. Indiana's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Soto, the pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Here's Soto. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Toscano. They get it back to the right side. Fires the three. No good. Shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Navarro. Buries it down low.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Tipped away. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 30 points for Little General.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win.
gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This some you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all